Today I'm here at the Park residence, and it's a project that's very close to my heart. We had barely scratched the surface in planning for this renovation when the clients discovered that we were related. Not only that, but this home had actually belonged to my great-grandparents and was passed down through the family over the years. Built in 1906, this home had a pretty standard layout for its time, each room with a distinct separation from the next. This compartmentalization, however, created some pretty major issues with the flow of the space and a lack of efficiency in the kitchen. Priority number one was opening the kitchen to the dining room and reworking the walkways. After some exploration, we determined that the ceiling height could also be raised. However, some structural beams needed to remain. We planned a gorgeous new ceiling design, including a faux beam to match the structural ones and a planked ceiling to distinguish the kitchen from the rest of the house. Honoring the home's traditional history, we went with a classic palette of white, oak, and a combination of brass tones. We kept an eye on details that would complement the home's charm, such as incorporating a vintage faucet, a lightly worn backsplash, and porcelain handles on some of the hardware. Freshening up some of the home's original pieces kept the memories alive for this family home. The basin sink in the laundry room was one of these, which we reglazed and designed a new custom oak base for it to sit on. Heading upstairs, we made some adjustment to the walkway. We moved some doors, got rid of a door, and overall these minor changes allowed for a better flow and also incorporated the staircase in a more intentional way. We gave the stairs some love and repeated the plank detail from the kitchen to create a nice textured accent. The original staircase is very narrow, so we opened the wall near the top and replaced it with a railing to give the feeling of more space. The upstairs bathroom has a lot of floor space, but the angled ceilings made for a difficult layout. Initially, it only had a bathtub, but the goal was to incorporate a shower as well. We made use of the floor space with a walk-in wet room and bathing space. We gave the original clawfoot tub a facelift and added some new fixtures as well. The modern concept of the wet room was paired with traditional materials like marble and polished brass to keep the space feeling classic. Finally, a new vanity with a cane detail brought texture and warmth to the light-filled space. When designing for this project, so much of it was based on gut feelings, and things were coming together quite naturally. This home has a soul of its own, and all I needed to do was follow its lead. It was such an honor to breathe new life into its story, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it today. For more details about the process and original photos, you can check it out on our blog, and be sure to follow along to get the latest updates on our other projects as well.